Hey guys, and welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. In this video today we are doing a scientific experiment. What exactly are we doing? Well, we are running Pang, a core developed by Ortega, which he brought over to FPGA. We are running it both on the MiSTeX and the MiSTer. So how I went about this was I first captured 30 plus minutes on the MiSTeX, and then after I captured that on exactly the same setup, same software, which was OBS, and then the same capture card, I captured 30 plus minutes on the MiSTer FPGA. And that was with the purpose of matching them up on the first frame and then having a look at it over the period of 30 minutes to see are there any differences, especially with timings. Now, bear in mind, clock speeds can be different between FPGAs, right? So there can be a slight difference. I found this out when I ran the same core and I tested the MiSTer against the analog pocket. So I'm expecting there to be a very slight difference, but let's see exactly how good or bad it is. So guys, before we go further into the video, if you're not subscribed to the channel, then a subscription and a like is always super duper appreciated. There's also a Patreon available for the channel that directly financially supports the channel if you're so inclined to do so. But anyway guys, let's move down a little bit. So we've had a look at like the first a minute and 20 seconds or so. Let's now kind of skip ahead to 5 minutes, and what I'll do is I'll pause it and we'll skip the video frame by frame to see exactly where the differences are, and then I'll give you the numbers I got over a half-hour period. We are now at exactly 5 minutes. I've got it paused and it paused on a black screen, right? So let me pause that quickly. And I don't know if you noticed it there, but the MiSTer image came up just a fraction of a second, a tiny minute amount of time before the MiSTeX version, right? So the MiSTeX version is running slightly slower after 5 minutes, but we can do better, right? Let's pause it again, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to advance it one frame at a time, and you're going to be able to see some slight differences there, right? So if we let's go back a couple of frames actually. So if you look on the left hand side on the MiSTeX, you can see that bubble at the top is touching the wall, but on the MiSTer on the right hand side, it's already moved away from the wall. So if we count back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's around about 5 frames, like 4 to 5 frames. So the MiSTeX is 4 to 5 frames slower after 5 minutes. We're now going to move over to 15 minutes, and then we'll finally go over to 30 minutes to kind of end the test to see how many frames it goes out by. We are now at 15 minutes and 14 seconds, right? I've paused it on this bit. Let me just forward one frame, right? And as you can see, the P is there. So let me keep adding one more frame to it, forwarding one more frame, and see how many frames it is before it shows up on the MiSTeX, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so 12 frames behind, right? Let me play that now. So you may not notice it with the naked eye. This is over a 15-minute period, right? We are on the MiSTeX 12 frames slower. Here we are now at 28-minute ins. I realized I ended the video at 30 minutes. If I do it at 30 minutes and then I'll run it, I've got no other footage. So at 28 minutes, right? So on the MiSTer, you can see the image we've got. Let's now forward it frame by frame by frame. We'll count it as I advance each frame just to see after 28 minutes how many frames we are out or how many frames we are behind on the MiSTeX. So guys, you're probably going to hear my buttons again and you're going to hear me count, but let's do this, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so 19 frames out by the time we are 28 minutes in, right? So again, very interesting results, right? Now guys, just bear in mind, over the course of half an hour, it is less than half a second out, and over the course of 1 hour, it's going to be, say, if we use the same math that we've got here, it's going to be out roughly 40 frames, which is still under a second. It's still excellent, it's still fun to play, but you know what, I wanted to do this experiment to see, you know, is it bang on accurate or is it slightly different? It is slightly different, but I don't think this is something you're going to personally feel if you play Pang in this case anyway. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just a little bit of fun. Let me know if you want to see more experiments like this. Be awesome to one another guys. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.